Hey everybody, welcome to Cheesehead Trucking. I almost got it wrong. Welcome to Cheesehead Trucking. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. So, level 16, working our way up. Got a little bankroll. Seems like that number is not climbing, but where are we going next? Gonna hit that level 20, the magic level 20, to get us so we can go truck shopping. All the good trucks unlock at level 20. This is the highest one. Mobile screener. 642 miles. Damn, son. Let's go. What kind of truck? It looks like a Western Star. So, if you're new to the channel is Cheesehead Trucking because I'm from Wisconsin. The only reason. I'm just grinding, trying to work my way to the top. I think once I hit level 36, which obviously is going to be a little while, I plan on maybe doing some multiplayer. What the hell in tarnation is this? So I got to make this turn. Boy, they parked this right against the wall, huh? Had to do that way, huh? I see how you are. I realize I don't have a CDL. I'm not a professional driver. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get out of here. Could have faced it the other way. I can't just do a U-turn right here and go out back out the other way. I don't like these people. I'm going to talk to my dispatcher. All right, well, let's get inside the cab here. Start the truck up. Again, I have the button box. Everything I use is down below. Let's see, lights. Oh, it's working. It's not working. The lights are on. Okay, what time of day is it? 6:30. Put it into gear and hope for the best. This way, try to make this turn. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. Got the other way. And then my buttons are backwards. Reverse. And my buttons again. Forward. It's still reverse. My buttons are upside down because my steering wheel's upside down as I'm whipping this thing around. Looks like I made a turn. Alright, maybe it wasn't as snug as I thought it was going to be. Still. Yes, not a professional driver. Never claimed to be. Well, yeah, we're just gonna, cost $900. Oh, at least it's only one, right? We'll have to get 10 traffic offenses. I didn't even get out of the parking lot. I got a traffic offense already. It's like things like that that makes you want to turn off the traffic offenses. Because, well, they shouldn't have been parked there. Special employee parking lot, not right in front of the store. That should be for customers. Although that might have been customer parkings. Oh, maybe I gotta get over. Can't get over. Get around this Mustang. There, then I can get over. Oh, I'm getting over. Better watch it, white car. Where's my pilot car? It's a wide load with flags and everything. Anywho, so if you're new to the channel, down below in the description is the things that I use. So I have the button box, a sim panel button box. I have the G29 steering wheel, Logitech. I have the GTPLAYER racing cockpit. And I, very shortly, probably for the next video, will have an eye tracker. Tobii, T-O-B eye tracker. Set up. I have it. I just haven't set it up yet. My goal for today. I can't turn on a red. I'm gonna block the aisle. I don't want to get a ticket. The goal for the day is to finish this video, which I make 3 that I recorded today, because I do record it on my days off and sometimes before work in the mornings. Is to get a new monitor stand set up, move things around, and then set up that eye tracker thing. That is my plan. And that'll be right after this video's. Well, actually, it'll be after I get all this stuff uploaded. That's right. I'll let it all upload first. That takes time. So it'll be a couple hours, I guess. And then I'll start working on the eye tracker. I really want to. I'm looking forward to it. If anybody's using it, let me know. Because then you can just look out the windows instead of having to do this. I don't have to look out. I can just look out the window. I can look to the left and it looks at my eyeballs. And apparently it works in low light, no light, whatever. You wear sunglasses and still work. That wasn't cheap. A friend of mine uses it, and it works for him, so I'm assuming I'll be fine. I'm just worried about the sensitivity level. I will be definitely setting it up prior. I'm going to test it and all that stuff. I won't just, maiden voyage it and make you guys suffer through crazy eye tracking stuff. So say it's super slow, it's like this. It's like, what's he looking at? I don't know, this guy's drunk. No, I'm not drunk. Just it's super sensitive, but I can't look at mine. I can't look at this and can't look at that. I'm hoping it isn't. I apologize for that if I got anybody sick. But I'm hoping it isn't like that. I'm hoping it's just whatever. So actually, it gives me the 737. We're gonna just make it. All right, let's get a thumbnail right away. I forgot actually on the last video. To do this. Space bar. Set the time. It's gonna get bright. Sorry. Set it about noon. I don't have to get it exact, but close enough. Zoom. I'm going to go upper left with the logo. Should work. And all right, so we're golden. Now we can just go back to driving. Yes, I forgot to, so there'll be a stock photo or something I find online to fill that gap. Not that it really matters. Once I get my own truck, the only thing that's going to change is the cargo on the back. Obviously, if the truck is going to be the same. I'm trying to figure out which truck I want. I do want the Peterbilt 579 high rise, but I actually like the what is it? It's a Peterbilt 389, I think. I don't know. I'll do some shopping. Maybe we'll do some shopping. Take you guys with me. I suppose I should hit the cruise instead of just deactivating it. But anyway, yeah. So I have a busy day today. I recorded 3 videos. We'll have 3 videos recorded, 3 videos uploaded. And then I'm going to tear down my computer monitor stand, put the new one together, move some stuff around. Take this old, still new, TV stand out. monitor, TV / monitor stand out. I'll get everything else set up again. Unplug, plug. That's one thing I just don't. It's not in my. I get it. It's all new equipment, and I get to learn some new stuff. But I'm a creature of habit. I like to just have things where they are. Sometimes it gets a little bit. See, this one's got pretty good mirror placement. And it gives you distance to empty. So this K-dub is not so bad. I don't even see which truck this was. It's basically the same thing as the, whatchamacallit. See, I like the mirror placement on the left, because I don't have to adjust it. I can just look at it, and there it is. You know, I can look up my left mirror. As opposed to having the window up in the upper left that I don't need to have. There it is. So I can eliminate that one in the upper left. And once I get my eye tracker on, I can do the one on the right too, because all I have to do is move my head over and I can look out that mirror. As I randomly lane change in front of traffic. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll be able to just look, you know, move my head to the right and it'll track my eyeballs. So then it won't have to have these extra things on the screen. It'll just be nice. Not a sponsor, by the way. I had to buy out of pocket. I didn't think they would hook up with a channel that only has a few subscribers. Well, it'd been nice, huh? Start a YouTube channel and get them to sponsor you right off the bat. Me and my 10 subscribers will promote the crap out of your stuff. I don't even know how that works with other channels and stuff to get all this free stuff from these things. I don't know what else I would need. So I guess what I'm saying. Because this is pretty much it. I mean, I have everything now. Right. And I have the racing cockpit. I have the button box. I don't have the button box with the CB on it. So if SimPanel wants to send me the one with the CB on it, I'll take it. Do an honest review. I don't like the fake reviews. Those people that take somebody who gives them something or whatever, they got to give a review, and you can tell that it's full. They're full of shit. And it's like, I've used that thing. It's garbage. If you try to pawn your garbage off on me, son. I don't like fake reviews. Just give me your honest opinion on this stuff. You know, even if it's just little things. It's like, well, I really like it, except I wish it did this, or I wish it did this, or didn't do this. Now, if you're new to the channel, I typically try to bring up a topic or a question of the day or whatever. I don't remember the last one. Last one was like, what was the first video game, and how old were you when you played your first video games? You know, when'd you get addicted? Essentially, when did it all start? You know, it's not like I'm sitting in front of a therapist going, it all started back when I was a wee lad. I think I was like 8 years old and it was an Atari. 7 or 8 years old and it was an Atari. Somewhere in that ballpark. It's a long time ago. Like Pac-Man. Bing, 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 bing. Not much for sound effects for that game. Graphics either. But it worked, you know. And it spiraled up from there. Through multiple systems. I guess I can go a little bit faster. We got road construction. So it's gonna be slow going. Yeah, 55, that's what I thought. Traffic. So I wonder if it's the same, like where I live in Wisconsin. if you get a fine in a construction zone, the fines are double. If you get a speeding ticket in a road work or a construction zone, you pay double for the ticket. If that's the case, these tickets are going to cost me almost $2,000. I already blew $1,000 in the parking lot where I picked up the load. So, well, 900 might as well be 1,000. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these trailers. Just give me a regular trailer. One for a vehicle inspection. Should have known. Should have known. But anyway, so I got to come up with a topic for you guys today. Reply if you'd like. If you want to get interactive. Share your info. Almost sounded like a plow went by. We didn't get any more snow last night. I had to plow or shovel or snow blow after work yesterday. It wasn't a lot of snow. It was only like 4 or 5 inches, but still had to be done. After a 10-hour day, come on, snow blow. I guess this would be an okay question. Okay, we're all playing this game. Would you want to do this as a full-time gig? Not gaming, not the video game. I'm not talking like IRL. Would you want to be an actual truck driver? Because if you wanted to, you could. You know. I think if you wanted to, dedicate skills. Stuff. I'm sure you could go to CDL classes, truck driving schools, and all that stuff. I actually thought about it. Maybe not even like Class C or Class A, sorry, Class A CDL, which would be over the road or truck driving with big trucks and stuff. I thought about even just doing Class B. Driving your basic trucks. And I had an opportunity, and I had a job offer working for a distributor, beer and wine. And they paid for my CDL. But then I heard, first of all, I'm not getting any younger. Had this been 30 years ago or whatever, I would have jumped at the chance, to be honest. And then by the time I'm my age now, if I'd have done that job for the last 30 years, I'd be broken. It's an okay job for somebody who's younger, but when you get older, you want no-touch freight. That's what you want. You want it where the company whoever it is, has to unload your butt. I don't want to be stuck unloading all these cases of stuff and barrels of stuff and kegs of beer and cases of booze and bottling and all that stuff. It was actually a liquor. That's what we're going to hire me to do liquor delivery. So it'd be cases of bottles of booze. And they're about 50 to 60 pounds a case. You do that all day long, and your trucks will hold, I forget, they said like 500 cases of booze in a truck. So if you had to unload 500 cases of booze that weighed 60 pounds, 50 to 60 pounds a piece, and you're my age, it's a rough day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have heavy lifting where I'm at now, but it's not every day. But yeah, so I basically turned it down and called them up. And I'm like, well, I mean, after thinking about it and everything, I decided not to. And they're like, okay, well, we appreciate you calling back and this and that, instead of just not showing up. Like, I don't want to ruin future. I mean, if I decide to change my mind and go the other way, and they're like, yeah, I'll have you change your mind, for sure, call us back. Because I don't mind the driving part of it. But it's long hours. I mean, you're working 10, 12 hours a day. And then it's an hour drive. It was like an hour and 15-minute drive to work. So now you got that on the top and the bottom end of it. So you got to drive. So now your 12-hour day is now 14 hours because you got an hour there, hour back. Plus the 12 hours while you're at work. So it's just a long day. I mean, when do you sleep? When do you eat? When do you do anything enjoyable? You basically, you come home from work, you grab something to eat and go to bed. And you don't have any time off. Well, you have 5 days. Work 5 days a week, but I think that one was weekends off, so that wasn't so bad, but damn. It's just a long week. I mean, like over the road guy, if you're in your truck and you're sleeping, and you're always in the truck, right? I'm guessing, I don't know, you got the downtime, you have to be off the road for so many hours. Legally. You can't just drive 24 hours straight. But you're just always in the truck. I mean, I guess you could go for walks or whatever, depending on where you're able to park. And, don't quote me because I don't know anything about it. But I thought about doing it. I thought about going to get my CDLs. But I think, in all honesty, I think it's more of a single person job. Or a husband and wife team. You know, where just one can be driving. And the other one, you know, just team driver. Well, sure, it's not 60. Team drivers. So you can just always, you can get some loads in and make some money. You gotta trust your skills. But, or his skills. It could go either way. To be honest. There's money in it. I don't understand. These truck drivers say there's no money in truck driving. And they're making $2,000 a week, $1,500 to $2,000 a week. And what you got? Problem is, stay out of the truck stops. Pack a lunch. I mean, you got little refrigerators and stuff. Like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I mean, you're gonna get tired of eating them, but grab some ham, or you got a little refrigerator, make use out of it. You don't have to go to the truck stop and drop $20 on every meal. I mean, you're just driving behind the wheel of a truck. If you're not having to unload and load your truck, you're not exerting too much energy. You should only need one meal a day, maybe two. I only do one meal a day, and I got a physical job. And I don't have regulations as to whether I can eat 3 meals. I can eat 3 meals a day if I wanted to. I don't, but on weekends I do, I guess. But that's it. During the week I don't. 1 meal a day. And it's supper time usually. Although there is one day out of the week that I eat a lunch. But then I don't eat supper. So it kind of goes either way. Like my work lets us go eat on the company dime every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, the group of us in the production area, we get to go anywhere we want in town to go grab a bite to eat. And if they pay for it, so the company pays for it, plus they pay you, you don't have to clock out for your lunch hour. You can take an hour for lunch, and you don't have to make up that hour. So that day, technically, if you were only working an 8-hour day, you'd only be working 7 hours. You get paid for the 8th hour without having to work it. So you're dumb not to, even if you just went there and drank water and then chit-chatted with your coworkers. You know, you still get an hour without having to work. It's an hour-long break. If you didn't want to eat, you don't have to eat. Well, we don't go to like the fast food places, so we don't go to McDonald's, and we don't go to Burger King and stuff like that. We go to sit-down places, mom and pop diners and stuff like that. Okay, so, well, no, the CDL. I did the CDL question, so yeah. If you could do this job as an actual driver, or are you content with just playing it as a video game? But maybe some of you already do it. Maybe some of you do the IRL, drive the big rigs in real life, and then get home and want to do more of it. I know people that are truck drivers and are like, man, you'd love this game. He says, I live that every day. I do that job. I don't want to do it when I get home. I'm like, yeah, but it's a video game. He goes, nah. For him, it doesn't work that way. He's just, and that's fine, whatever. I don't know if that there's a, I mean, I guess if I build PCs for a living, would I want to play a PC simulator? Probably not. You know. Or if I was a mechanic, would I want to play driver or whatever, mechanic simulator or any of those? Probably not. I mean, they don't have a simulator for what I do, so I'm good. I play a lot of simulator games. Lawn mowing simulator, farming simulator. I enjoy these types of games. To me, they're just laid back, easy, mellow games, chill games. Everything isn't about mashing buttons, you know? Call of Duty. Now, why would you move over? I gotta get over. You gotta hog this lane. I don't understand. They could have stayed in that left lane. See? A-holes on this game. I'm telling you, whoever designed the traffic on this thing is they were either drunk or just don't know how to drive themselves. I mean, if you're polite, you move over to the left lane when you come up to an on-ramp or off-ramp, whatever. Because you know there's traffic going to be coming in. If you're able to move over, which he was able to, he should have moved into the left lane when coming up on an intersection. Like I'm coming up on an on-ramp. And if I have room, which I kind of don't, I'd move over. If I can see a truck coming on, and that bus just went on and off, you see? Motherfucker doesn't even know where he's going. Pardon my French. He literally just got off, and now he's getting back on again. AI. So whoever programs these things needs to learn all their crap. I've seen that. There was one. It was it went on and on ramp, or it came off the freeway, went back on the freeway, and then back off and back on again, all in one swell swoop. What is this guy doing? I think it's on one of the videos. So this truck isn't so bad, like I said. I guess I wish there was better graphics. I don't even know. Is there a way to get better graphics on a vehicle? Is there a mod that you can change? Like say you wanted a certain logo or design on the side of the truck. Is there a way to do that? Or you just go with just a plain? Because I'm probably just going to go with a plain Jane, one single color. Why are we doing 0 miles an hour truck? Oh, that explains it. Brakes. I'm easing in here. I'm one of those last second guys. I'm like, why is everybody stopped? Because first of all, the person that's in the main lane shouldn't have to stop for the people that are coming in. They should just wait for their turn. You know? Like I just flew in and I just passed everybody. Excuse me. But I don't understand why people were just stopped. This lane should not stop. This is the main traffic. Again, if they'd all merged over to the left lane, then those people coming in would have a place to go. Even though you don't have to. But out of courtesy, you just move over. If you're able to. Then you're not holding up traffic. Yeah, this game doesn't make any sense to me. Certain things, if they want it to be a simulator, they should make it more realistic. Although there are some morons out there that really do not know how to drive. So it does happen. Yeah, so while these videos are getting uploaded, I'm going to be assembling my new monitor / TV stand. I probably have about an hour and a half uploading time for the 3 videos. I gotta create the thumbnails, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Get the 3 videos done. I like to do them in set to 3 because I do 3 videos a week, so it makes sense to do 3. And I know I won't be able to get more than 3 done today, so 3 is good. Then I'll work on other stuff. I got company coming this afternoon. They come over every Sunday. Or Saturday, sorry. Which today is. So the real date is the 21st of February. I know you guys aren't going to see this till the end of March, but I think it's till the end of March. Maybe in April. I'll find out when I put these in the schedule. And generally these things are pretty easy to put together. Like the racing cockpit was pretty easy to put together, even for one person. It'd be easier with 2 people, to be honest. But it's not bad with 2 people. Or with 1 person. An hour and a half probably to put it together. But I put things together for a living, so assemble products and stuff. So to me it's not as difficult. And if you have the right tools. I don't use the little dinky Allen wrench that they give you. I have Allen wrenches that work better. Different style instead of that little elbow thing. Sometimes your what do you call it? For room. You know, if it's too small of an area, you got to use a certain size tool. You can't just gotta get a bigger tool in there. Exceeding the speed limit now. Right at it, actually. 79 is good. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. The button box, I didn't have to put anything together. I just had to unplug it and plug it into my computer. Or unbox it, plug it into my PC, and program the buttons. Pretty simple. And of course, the steering wheel does itself. Had to do some Logitech, some firmware stuff, but. And then you got to do updates on the stuff, but. Otherwise, how am I running out of fuel? Nah, we're good. We got 230 miles left yet. And it's only 109. We're good. I said I love the ones that have the mileage stamp because of that reason. Otherwise you'd be like, oh my god, I'm gonna run out. I only got 40 miles left in the tank. Yeah, lots of work to do today. Like I said, I assemble products, so and a lot more technical than these kinds of things. So maybe it would take 2 hours or longer to put this racing thing together. I do want to do something else with my sim panel button box. I love it, but once I get the TV in position where I want it, I guess, to stand it, I want to move, because it's basically attached to the platform that you would normally put a shifter or a handbrake on. If you've ever looked up images of this racing thing, it's a little platform that you could bolt a shifter or a handbrake on. I have the button box clamped down onto it, but keep in mind the button box is designed more so to be clamped on something that's about an inch thick, so like the thickness of a desk, an office desk, a computer desk, or something. So it's in that range, inch and a quarter, or whatever thick, the clamps and everything. This is an eighth of an inch, so it doesn't. The threads don't go far enough to clamp tight. You know what I'm saying? So I got like shims stuffed underneath this button box to fill the gap, essentially. Maybe when I run this TV stand up to the garage, which is going to be today, I can find a piece of 2x4, which would be perfect. Cut it down to the same size as this button box, and then set that underneath it like a full shim, and clamp it down that way. I mean, there's different ways to mount this thing, so you do whatever works for you. But I mean, this works. This works. But sometimes it moves. Sometimes it gets a little right to left, to right to the left to right. I think I gotta go right. Oh, I probably went the wrong way. Oh, I went right. All right. I don't know if I'm in. I bet you I'm on the wrong side of the road. Hey. Well, I mean, you shouldn't have pulled up. Well, maybe I pulled up in front of you. I don't know. The track. You should have hit the brakes. It's AI, man. They should have like super brakes. Yeah, okay, so I want to thank everybody for watching. Since I got the second here. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. Let me know if you do this for an actual gig, or if you're happy with just playing the game. I myself am happy just playing the game. Because in an instance like just a second ago where I boned a car, I wouldn't want to do that in real life. I wouldn't want all these kinds of loads. First of all, I mean, they probably pay really well, but I don't want all this big stuff like this. Just give me a box truck or something on that order. I know them things get like winds or sails in the wind when you get them big trucks out, but it's green. Go. I've got 12 miles. Right or left? I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Just a curiosity thing, you know. I got a feeling I'm gonna be going to the right. It looks like it's right up here, so I'm gonna do this later anyway. before I get cut off and I'm not able to. Luckily, I can be multitasking. I can be doing other things while I'm waiting for these 3 videos that I forgot recorded here to upload. I got some tinkering I gotta do. Besides having to do the stand together, which will only take probably 5 minutes. That is really 8:20. Yeah. And I've got all day. It's only a little after 8 in the morning, real time. Which is why I wake up early. Because then I still have a lot of time to do stuff. Alright, what kind of crap spot are you going to put me in here? I'm going to pull into this parking lot. Am I the only one that doesn't like the gates? Because I remember when I first got the game, you could just pull into a parking lot. Now you gotta wait for the gates every time. So in the beginning, I don't know how many gates I just literally destroyed. My camera will catch up. Can't wait for the eye tracker. We'll have that hooked up today too. Alright, enter. Nope, you can park it. I am good with it. Am I going to get another level out of this? Let's see. Come on. Come on. Hey, we made it. Level 17. Alright, next in line is hazardous cargo. We're just going to keep going right down the line now. I started with fuel economy because then you don't have to stop for fuel all the time. Alright, thank you again for watching. Appreciate you. Again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. Hey, we're over $500,000. Woo-woo! Put them down below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye, everybody.